grudge, okay?
Round 2. Fight!
Sonic!
It can't be over! You win!
And welcome back to the Blizzard Esports Arena here in beautiful Burbank, California. Dome Monte Cristo here for our final map between LA Valiant and Seoul Dynasty. Right now, Seoul Dynasty 3 map wins above Valiant. The match is theirs, but as
Round
we saw
1.
from the end of stage 1, the individual map scores really do end up mattering a lot. So Valiant still with a ton to play for in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And coming into it, we said, okay, we have to see a difference in the support play in particular coming out of Valiant. And to Unko's credit, he did get more healing done, getting off by about 700 in total over the course of 10 throw. The problem is that Turbo had 7,800 healing points, and he got Toby with 12,500, which is nearly a 5,000 difference in healing, which is extraordinary for two Lucio players.
It is insane, man. I mean, that's just Toby on Lucio. This guy is so good. And now
Don't hold a
we
grudge,
move
okay?
on to Route
Round
66.
two.
And Monty and I can finally use our Rawhide button. Right? Rawhide!
There you go.
one more time. Rawhide! Yeah, we can move it on from there.
That certainly will not be abused by us.
No, not at all. We will never use that more than necessary. Rawhide!
Yes?
Rawhide. Yes!
It's my favorite thing ever now. We've been waiting for this moment.
We have a great crew here, though. We're not actually pressing the button. That is
That's great
between
synergy.
us and the sound of Rawhide. There we go. I didn't even have to know that one. It was there. I think that one was part of the music.
Well, this is another map where
You
we do
win.
tend to see a lot of Sombra, as we touched on earlier, especially and almost exclusively on Point A.
Yeah.
Because of the 2 mega health packs, one inside of Big Earl's, the gas station, and one inside of the tunnel just opposite. So there's a lot of opportunities for ample healing provided by a Sombra.
Huh. World famous Monte Cristo. I don't know.
Yeah, who's that?
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Thank
know.
Blizzard knows what's up.
I've had
Knows
enough.
what's up.
Thank you. Well, here we are. Like you said, world famous Monte Cristo. Point A is pretty much Sombra Central, right? I mean, we've seen so many holds here. And Verbo's like, I'm not even coming down there. I'm just gonna
Get
do
ready
some
for
rock
action.
climbing.
I wish I could skate like that on beautiful canyon studs.
That would
Looks
be
like a
sick.
lot of fun.
Fight is coming your way.
I just don't know if we'd live.
I think my attempt would be quite short-lived indeed.
Here we go. So Toby uses a Sonic Arrow to check that train car to make sure there's no cheesy upfront defense from the Valiant. And so we'll keep pushing here for a little bit of shots. And it's more okay to shoot the tanks now because you don't have a Mercy building up that ult. You do have tanks though using that health pack and helping Sombra build the EMP. So is still something to think about for Fleta.
Absolutely. You see Unko already at 60% here, poking in, but everybody hiding right now out of line of sight. We need to see an engagement. Envy Peyton soon playing together in the front line, but he is
there
going
goes
to get
Fate.
destroyed with the help of the Discord orb in midair.
Envy trying to stay alive via that health pack, finally exits. He might get D-Max. Oh, it's so close. J-Hope down. Soon in agility, striking back on the Valiant side. Bunny drops out the pulse bomb, gets Envy with that one.
And the hack on the other side from
Round
Unko.
1.
Yeah,
They
they're
have
gonna keep
saved
it-
that one, but it's still moving, and there's only 2 members left alive from the Valiant.
I mean, if your Sombra defense doesn't stop them right here, it's not going to stop them
You don't have any MP anymore, you can't understand this. The only reason you say is to run back a little bit faster, try something, and see if you can get into that back line.
They go for a last-ditch effort defense here coming in. They do get Bunny. Good start for Valiant. Envy a little bit low health, though. Has to be careful here. Krista, meanwhile, trying to support the Genji. Fate and agility going to go down. Defense matrix working okay. And now they're going to try to push Valiant the rest of the way off the payload. Oh, but Unko and Envy come back with a couple kills on the Soul side. And drop Unko. Maybe this self-destruct is going to be enough. Verbo gets caught. Couldn't get away from that self-destruct. And now with only Envy there, getting D-Mech, getting D-Hyped. And that's going to be point A for Soul.
Go over to the Zenyatta now, so not staying on the Sombra longer. Sometimes, occasionally, you might see it with the Mega Health Pack right by the big doors coming between point A and point B, but not going to be the case because they simply don't have the time to get to that position.
Agility's with that Dragon. And we have the ultimates on the side. Agility's getting to the back line. They can set up a really nice stall here.
You win.
As soon as he gets some healing, he requires it apparently.
Buddy and Fleta on the supports again. They are just double teaming Verbo and Ungo. They've been pushed out of line of sight. They can't heal right now.
Oh, Fleta down though. Envy finds that kill, but now the chase onto Envy. Agilities. Randy Gleiser, who was chasing Zimba. Never mind. It was not D-Mech.
Round
This
one.
time, but Valiant. A lot of ultimates to hold this one. They've done what they needed to do. They managed to push Soul back just to build up a chance to efficiently defend the front. Primal Rage used by Fate now. Barrier coming in for Soul. This is their time. They're going to charge here.
There's after Fleta was dead again.
Yeah.
So a misplay there. The sound barrier slightly too late. What the intent was to punish Valiant, who was extended deep towards the Soul Dynasty spawn. They wanted to use the sound barrier to cover the Dragon Blade Fleta. Guess what? Didn't happen. Fleta dies anyway. So that sound barrier is useless.
Pretty much.
Miscommunication, mistime there from the side of the Dynasty. Good target selection from the Valiant.
So far here on point B. Agility's looking in the direction from the bow. Thinks they've got a Miro here, getting put back. Miro in a little bit of trouble. Transcendence to be used by Daeon to keep his tank alive. And now the Dragon Blade coming from Fleta. Agilities drops in behind with his. Ooh, going after Zumba though, but now he finds Daeon. Oh, but Daeon, boot to the head, and Agilities taken out. The Master denies the pupil one more time.
That didn't really matter though. Fleta didn't get many kills on the other side of that engagement, and now with Ungo cleaning up Zumba, Valiants are going to win anyway.
Yep.
So both teams trading lanes, both teams trading Transcendence's. Difference was that Verbo also used the sound barrier.
Well, the payload got pushed a little bit, but not as far as I think Soul would have liked.
So Fleta now has moved to the Sombra, and he is going to hack the big health back. Side here as we take a look at him right now. So to play around towards the payload.
All right.
Valiant punished. The Valiant with the Sombra again. Translocator not going back. With his allies, and oh, that's a big hack right there. Hack D.Va, always great.
Can they get the D-Mech though? Yeah, they do. There's a follow-up. Really nicely done by Soul. Great time after that, but they lose Jaehong, and now Valiant going in with their Transcendence. They're like, this is our moment. We got a couple kills, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and win this fight. They're pushing Soul back for the moment.
They use the Transcendence, but Fleta dangerously close to the EMP right now. Sound barrier also.
It's a big gamble, though. I mean, you're putting a lot into this EMP if you're Soul. It kind of needs to pay off. Otherwise, that's a lot of time used off the clock for not a lot of benefit.
Well, it's Bunny's job to herd them into the proper location to use this EMP. Not going to happen right away. Translocator down right now. Fleta will have to get healed up by the Zenyatta.
Yep. All right, sound barrier used by Soul. They're going in now. Fleta on the payload, waiting for things. There's the self-destruct. Got a dodge at around the point here. Miro doesn't pick up Verbo. There's the EMP. They were all grouped on top of Fleta, and there goes Fate. So Soul, they managed to find Valiant right where they wanted them. It's a pretty resounding team fight win.
It is a lot used, but still worthwhile. And the first thing that happened there, the most pivotal thing, was that the peek around the corner with Fleta on the hack was able to hit Envy. He didn't interrupt it, which means I would rather play Mini D.Va than play Hacked D.Va in a suit, honestly, because without any of her abilities, she is a sitting duck. She gets farmed for ultimates. And Jaehong is now back with the Mei. We've seen this on Junkertown. We'll see it again in this long corridor where the wall can be effective to get picked and to isolate people from the team.
Yeah, this is really like a Route 66 classic. And on the man, they've got Fate trapped. He has a pop his Primal Rage. Agility's coming in with the Dragon Blade, though. Now watch out, he's got two. And I think this push is getting stuck.
I mean, you're fine with the result, though. You still have some time to work with, and you got your ultimates now while you had to change over some heroes and rebuild up the EMP as well as build up the Blizzard. And Cinnamon, an interesting end to this one. The thing is, you're going to see Sombra and May in combination, but in this instance, what you can do is if you get the hack down and then throw the Blizzard,
Don't hold a grudge, okay?
they can't escape the Blizzard effectively without their movement abilities, and everybody gets frozen.
Yeah, or if you wall someone off and unhack them as well, they're kind of trapped here. So what about the Pixie Soul right now? They can find out. They're going in deep. Aeon finding targets on that main. Needs to watch out. Nope, not close enough to really have to worry about that pulse bomb here. So he does get the kill too. So the payload is moving, but man, this point can be really hard to complete.
Yeah, we don't see that very often, even in the professional game.
Money down. Uncle with a big pick there. EMP comes in. Aeon trying to get to that ultimate. Oh, he's so low health. Oh, gets the ice block off just in time. He's got the Blizzard now as Envy gets the mech. Is this the time? He gets Fate as well. That Blizzard might be crucial here. Oh,
they
sound
got
barrier
sound
though.
barrier. He is going to die, but I think
That's
they'll
big.
have another chance for an attack. The tanks are going to leave right now with Bunny.
Round one.
So can they come in?
Oh, Miro.
needs to respawn. That's a huge kill at the end of this. And they
I don't
have
know.
the Blizzard.
Soul's gonna have to really dash to try to get any sort of attack going here. Not sure if they can get back in time. We're down to just 5 seconds, man. I don't think they can actually get there.
But he's still there. He's still around.
He was close to the payload. We're in overtime now. Waiting for people to pass by. Oh, they can't get
Oh,
to it.
just barely not able to touch that point.
I mean, that was one of those things where, yeah, I mean, you had the Sombra there, you had Money there, but they were being zoned so well by Valiant. Yep. And Soul can't even really get going.
Yeah, they mistimed their juggle too with Miro coming onto the point.
Yep.
So small mistake, but in the overtime that does get quite complicated.
Well, it's a small mistake that could come back to haunt them here. As we see Agility's a bit of a Dragonblade replay. You know, now if you are, you know, if you're Valiant and you're saying, hey, this is a map we can win, and even if we're not taking
You
this
win.
series, every map counts in Overwatch League.
It certainly does, and that was highly apparent in our
Chun-Li,
Stage 1 playoffs.
over
where
yeah.
made a massive
250
difference
times.
in the teams that were
Whoa, Rawhide. Thank you.
So let's take a look at what we're going to see from Soul. Almost certainly will be the Sombra again for point A. Might just be the dive
Yeah.
on the side of the Valiants. One of the issues that we might see crop up with playing Verbo instead of Kariv is, even though Kariv is not a Lucio specialist, you do wonder if he's going to start seeing some playtime on that hero regardless moving forward, because at the end of their run in Stage 1, Kariv and Unko were working quite well together.
Yeah.
And not only that, but he does offer some interesting upsides, notably that he can play Widowmaker very well, which makes it so a lot of the time coming out of the gates on some of these maps, you at least can get a couple shots with a Widow and take you know, roll the dice on that. Maybe you get Kariv to get a pick while you still have two
Sure.
DPS players to dive in. So
Yeah.
they're not going to have that versatility anymore.
Doesn't look like it. Soul will be going for the summer defense, as we would see most teams do on this map. Makes a lot of sense. So Valiant coming in with the dive. Soon on that Widowmaker. See if you can find any shots here.
It's still a similar style of composition to the one that they ran on Volskaya, which is low damage. So what this means is it's all about getting hacks off, like you saw, or intercepting them, and it requires ace target selection around the Orb of Discord, because that's the only way you will get enough damage with the Tracer and Sombra to efficiently pick off the tank.
All right, trying to keep Valiant pushed back just a bit. You want to stop the payload here, Soul. You want to be able to stop it. Hear those health packs. Your time for death. Really close to hitting some big targets here, but now under a little bit of pressure, has to back away. Dive coming in from both sides. He has to just take a little bit of a break. There goes Fate. Bunny finds one. That payload stalled out for the moment.
It's very difficult because you can't use that board health back if you're the attacking side.
Yeah.
And sometimes we do see teams switch to Reaper here just to control the tunnel better and try and push forward and deny the health pack usage. That's not going to be the strategy the Valiant are choosing. They will go back
Good luck.
over to the Tracer.
Yep. Soon leaves that Widowmaker for now.
Well, it has the EMP.
Yep.
He's going to hack 3.
Okay, Fate down immediately after that, so Soul taking out a crucial tank. And Valiant gonna reset again, but they're getting close to some ultimates too. They're gonna have the Dragon Blade, they're gonna have the Transcendence, they're gonna have the Primal Rage very soon. But Soul already building up a nice sort of stockpile of ults to use on the defense.
That's gets stalled out of attack on this map. In Overwatch League, when you're playing against a opponent, it can really hurt you. You have to just blitz through the second 2 points because you lose so much time on point A.
That's right. Ooh, just out of the bait, has to back away here. 3 shots already this round. Did take out Fate in the last fight.
Go's getting hacked in that back line. Actually, right now Fleta has hacked both Agilities and Unco at different times, so he's delaying this push by he actually forced the trance right there.
Oh, getting the trance out of Unco, that is crazy, man. Sometimes it's Zen. Oh, nice kill on the Fleta. Soon comes back with some revenge now.
Round 2.
Goes soon to fall, and Dragon Blade coming from Agilities. Needs to come up with a big one here. Toby does fall. Okay, that's a good start for Valiant, but they haven't quite started the payload yet. Soul's still delaying, so with Hero going down, I think maybe Valiant is going to get some progress. Yeah, they definitely should.
Yeah, that was almost a huge play from Soul. J-Hawk used the trance and got lost towards the end of that fight. So there's not going to be a chance here. Valiant take advantage of the kill onto the Toby and the early trance from J-Hawk to pull out the red one. So it just really safe for the side of the Valiant. But they do lose 3 minutes on point A.
About coming in with a last defense, they're going to do it. Delaying, just needing more time. Off the time banks, they're going to connect right away. Going to go ahead and use Self-Destruct here. As he does get taken out, no reconnecting for him. Bunny and Toby just being really annoying on that point right now. And they're going to, wow, they're going to commit the Sunbear to this. They draw one out from Verbo as well. Dale Unco wasting out his ball at this point. Nobody on the point, and we're down to less than 30 seconds here for Valiant. Bunny gets Envy before he can get back in the back. Fleta gets Fate. Soul, that would be crazy if they could actually hold this here.
They have all the Soul ultimates. Sunma makes it back from spawn before getting teabagged.
Gets him back. Toby coming in. It's his turn to try to hold, and that's going to give Hero a chance to heal up and get back on the payload. Really masterful stall from Soul right now, staggering the people that are on the payload. And Valiant really struggling here. They got to get back to Sim. We're into overtime already.
And this is only possible with supreme confidence in your own with Zingoa. J-Hong's back and he has the trance, gets bumped up onto the high ground.
And NBD with Fate taken down, and that's the rest of Valiant falling around him. Agilities needs the most epic Dragon Blade ever, and he's not going to get it. OT ticking, and that is going to be another point A hold for Soul, and they will clean sweep this series 4-0.
Oh, they certainly did some work during the break. They didn't take a win in our last week of stage 1 against the Valiant. They come in 4-0 for the Soul Dynasty today, looking revitalized.
No kidding. I mean, this is a Soul Dynasty that is looking so comfortable, so polished, that they, I think, are going to be pretty scary here in stage 2. I
mean, and what they've always been good at is those stalls, Noah. When we look at what they did on that last point, you have to know who's over up on your team. If you have the Primal Rage, and you have the Sound Barrier, and you can work with that self-destruct, you can push them off the payload time and time again, draw out that overtime, and if you're good at juggling which players are on the point or on the card, how many times have we seen Soul drag out a Soul match 4 hours? They are the best team in this league at drawing time off the clock, and yet we see it yet again.
Absolutely, man. It's fun to see them come back and do this. I feel like I've traveled back in time a little bit to March of last year, and I'm watching the old Lunatic High at their feet. Cool to see from Soul Dynasty. Quick break, guys, and when we come back, the desk breaks down that match. Don't go anywhere. A lot more Overwatch coming up after this.
The Overwatch League is brought to you by Intel, the official computer processor of the Overwatch League. T-Mobile, America's best unlimited network. And by Omen by HP, the official PC and display of the Overwatch League.